Vaidyaraj, Vasant Dathatreya sir. He had the degree of BAMS from Tilak Ayurveda College of Pune in 1970. I had a post-graduation MSc in 1972. Then he started teaching the subject of general medicine and started working as a physician and worked as a superintendent in the Tarachand Ramnath Charitable Hospital in Pune, had a variety of experience. Then in 1979, he read a paper on role of Pipali, that is Piper longum, in bronchial asthma in Columbia University, which was very well appreciated and opened the doors of United States for Dr. Lar. Then he traveled across United States and visited Boston, Chicago, Texas, and was appointed as a teacher of Ayurveda in Santa Fe College of Natural Medicines. In 1982, he founded the Ayurvedic Institute in Santa Fe, which got shifted to Albuquerque in 1984, and since then it is one of the world-famous institutes on Ayurveda. Hundreds and thousands of Western people have been trained for the diploma of Ayurveda by Dr. Lar's Institute. And here he is today to guide all of us on how to propagate Ayurveda in the Western world. So please welcome with the big hands none other than Dr. Vasant Lar sir.
योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरः स्वधाम्ना अन्यां च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं सङ्गच्छध्वं संवदध्वं सम्मो वचांसि जानताम् देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे सञ्जानाना उपासते अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. The Second World Ayurveda Congress and Arogya 2006, organized by Vijnana Bharati, the Department of Ayush and University of Pune. And today's theme is Ayurveda for Future. So Honorable Chairperson Dr. K.I. Vasuji, Vaidyaraj Sri Ramji Sharma, Dr. Devendra Trigunaji, as well as Dr. Shankaran Kutti and organizer Dr. Thomre. It is a great honor to the speaker to receive invitation to this Second World Ayurveda Congress. I have been teaching Ayurveda in the Western world since last 20 years, almost 2 decades. In that teaching, I learn and I explore more practical hidden secrets of Ayurveda, and as a student of Ayurveda, as a teacher of Ayurveda, how we can propagate Ayurveda into the Western world. Still today, legally we cannot practice Ayurveda either in America or Canada or even in some part of Germany. But the things are changing. The people's consciousness is pretty open to the Ayurvedic system of medicine. In the West, allopathic medicine is quite popular. And allopathic medicine is technologically highly developed system. And when we try to propagate Ayurveda in the Western world, we have to grow. We have to explain Ayurveda in such a way that it will be palatable, acceptable, agreeable to the Western scientific mind. Though Ayurveda is an ancient medical system and it is the way of life, it is not only a science of medicine, it is the art of living in harmony with the nature. It is the science of whole life so that it can heal the body, the mind and the consciousness. Sattvam Atma Sharirancha Trayam Etat Tridandavat. Sattva, the mind, Atman, the conscious principle, and Sharira, the physical body. This is the right foundation of healing. Therefore, Ayurveda heals the whole person. Ayurveda hugs the human being completely, physically, mentally, psychologically, and spiritually. It is a spiritual science, it is a medical science, plus Ayurveda provides to the Western as well as Eastern world that how to prevent disease through proper diet, through proper lifestyle, and to bring harmony in our daily relationship with one another. Therefore, our life is a relationship. The relationship not only between you and your wife, you and your husband, you and your children, you and your boss, but your relationship with your thought, with your feeling, with your emotion must be absolutely clear. And in that clarity of relationship, we can explore what we are. And the Western people, they love this aspect of Ayurveda. Because Ayurveda gives emphasis to the Prakriti Vikriti paradigm. Prakriti is your unique psychophysiology, your unique expression of divine consciousness. And Vikruti is a present altered state of the disorder. Vikruti may not be disease, but Vikruti can create a potential womb in which future coming disorders can happen, and Western world loves that because they want to prevent the disease and save expensive medical treatment. In the West, medical treatment is very expensive. So the whole Western world as well as Eastern world, they are looking forward to have some alternative way, to have some complementary system of medicine, and Ayurveda is the best complementary as well as alternative system of medicine. I don't want to enter into the politics of alternate and complementary system, but Ayurveda, at least to enter there, even they name it as complementary system or alternative system, it is okay. We can propagate Ayurveda in the Western world through education, through teaching, because there is a freedom of speech and freedom of writing. We have to write absolutely meticulously clear Ayurvedic concept without claiming anything. We should not say Ayurveda can cure cancer. We should not say Ayurveda can cure Alzheimer's, because we claim nothing. We claim nothing. And that's why you will see when Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, he started that movement of TM, transcendental meditation, and when people do meditation, lot of cleansing happens and all their unresolved emotions come up in the form of doshic disorder, hives, rash, urticaria, and perhaps it can manifest as psychological problem of fear and anxiety and also insomnia. They also realize that we need some kind of system to create balance. And there, it is Maharishi Mahesh Yogi who propagated Panchakarma. Panchakarma is ancient Ayurvedic detoxification program through which we can do detoxification of the body, we cleanse the mind, and we bring clarity of consciousness through Panchakarma. So nowadays, people in the West, they like to learn Panchakarma. But I think it is our responsibility, you and me, as a teacher, as a student, and as well as lover of Ayurveda, that our Ayurvedic system should not be reduced only to the spa. Because in this 5-star hotel, they do spa, they do just Purva Karma. They just do Abhyanga Snehan, they do just Swedan, and some spa, they do Shirodhara, and they call it at Panchakarma. It doesn't matter what they call it. But when we try to propagate Ayurveda in the Western world, we should be equally balanced and cautious about how they propagate Ayurveda and how people receive Ayurveda. The Western world, even medical doctors, chiropractors, even acupuncturists, they want to add Ayurvedic principle into their day-to-day practice. Therefore, the concept of integrating Ayurveda into their system is very fascinating. Ayurvedic Institute is successfully doing this educational part since last 2 decades, and most of the students that they come to our institute, they are medical doctors, they are medical students, there are chiropractors, as well as there are acupuncturists or physiotherapists or yoga therapists, and also some people, they just come without any medical background to learn Ayurveda and to put Ayurveda into their day-to-day life so that they can start self-healing. When I went to US, the first book that I wrote was Ayurveda, the Science of Self-Healing. So we started Ayurveda as a science of self-healing. And then by and slowly, then I wrote a book on Ayurvedic text, Ayurvedic cookbook, cooking for self-healing. And now Ayurvedic Marma therapy. And that book will be very popular because Marma, Shushruta talks about 107 Marmani. Marma can be used as a diagnostic tool, and Marma can be used as a therapeutic measure. That double qualities of properties are there in the Marma therapy, and that book will definitely help the people to understand. So whenever we are bringing Ayurveda into the Western world, we should never ever forget the Ayurvedic language of Vata, Pitta, Kapha, Ojas, Tejas, Pran, Sapta Dhatu, Rasa, Rakta, Mans, Meda, Simajja, Shukra, and Panchamaha Bhuta, ether, air, fire, water, earth, Sarvani, Dravyani, Panchabhut. We never ever leave the Ayurvedic basic principle language of that language. But when we explain Ayurveda to the medical professionals, we have to speak their language also. So when first I went even to that Columbia University, Washington University, talking Ayurveda to the medical professional, one person asked me, what is Vata? So we cannot say Vata as a wind or Vata as a gas. Vata is sensory stimuli, motor response. Moment you touch your skin, that message is carried from the skin to the brain. That energy which moves sensory stimuli and motor responses is a Vata. Some people ask, what is Pitta? Pitta is the body's energy of transformation of food into energy. And Kapha is a constructing, cementing material of the body. This way, we have to speak their language and try to explain Ayurvedic basic principle without disturbing the quality, the nature, the dignity of our ancient Vedic wisdom. We can effectively explain Ayurveda to the Western world. So, Ayurvedic system of medicine will definitely one day will be accepted as a medical system. There are many associations came out. One of the great association that is operating now, that is called NAMA, National Ayurvedic Medical Association. And there are about 5,000 members of NAMA. And these people, there are medical doctors in that association, and they want to legalize Ayurveda. This is the greatest achievement for Ayurveda, to create NAMA. So, on that level, there is also another association created by Dr. Ranade and his followers, that is AAA, American Ayurvedic Association. There is third association called AMA. So, NAMA, AMA and AAA, they are doing their wonderful work in the field of Ayurveda. We should never forget, though there is division in Ayurveda, Ayurveda that is practiced in the South India is slightly different than that is practiced in the North India. Every teacher has his or her unique way of expression. But we all should stand under one banner. Sangachadvam samvadadvam sammo vachamsi janatam. We should walk together, talk together, share together the same basic principles of Ayurveda, and we can spread Ayurveda globally, universally. It is a great honor to the speaker to come here and to talk a little my views about Ayurveda. And thanks to the chairman and thanks to the organization. Namaste.